Hey, Jamie Stenhouse here, currently in Athens, Greece, and tonight I want to share how to remain positive during entrepreneurship, because I've said numerous times to friends and even in interviews that entrepreneurship can be a very uphill push. It's full of obstacles and can be full of rejection, and it's the most impactful personal growth experience anyone can go on. So I'm going to share my insights into how to remain positive during that journey and share a tactic that a friend of mine coined, which is referred to as the entrepreneur's black box. Alright, so we all know that entrepreneurship is hard. We know that being a CEO or the creator of anything that's creative, or an artist, or bringing your ideas to life is very hard. You're going to come up against a lot of internal resistance and resistance from the marketplace. If it be a new idea that you're trying to bring out, or if it be an existing product that you're trying to undercut and take someone else's customers or clients, or grab a new audience, or push into a new industry, things can be hard in entrepreneurship. I've always said previously that, and I've said this many a times to friends, to clients, to customers, and maybe even to you, is that entrepreneurship is the most intense personal growth journey that anyone can go through, because you're coming up with ideas, you're pushing through your self-belief, you're pushing through your resistance, and you're putting it out there on the line for feedback from the marketplace, your clients, your customers, or your audience, right? And sometimes that can lead to things not going to plan. That can lead to things breaking, or problems happening, or unexpected challenges that are urging us to grow through them. And depending on the intensity of those, they can bring us to quite a depressive place, in terms of we might feel like we're doing it all wrong, or we might feel like nothing's working, or we might feel like, who cares about my idea? You know, I've been trying for 12 months and there's no traction. Who cares about my idea and my dream and what I was trying to achieve 12 months ago, right? So there's all this self-talk that can happen when things do not go to plan. And it's important to remain positive, and it's easy for us to say that to someone, oh, just remain positive, things will work out. It's very easy to say that, but what I'm about to share with you is a tangible practice that my friend coined, Entrepreneur's Black Box, and his name is D'Artagnan. Be sure to check him out. I've done a few interviews with him. He's doing a very cool project called 365. I recommend everyone follow him on Instagram, YouTube, and the Facebook. So back to what I was saying about this entrepreneur's black box. So that's what he coined it. And I've been using this concept for a long time, even before he coined it, but being able to call it something now makes it easy for me to tell you guys about it. So what happens is, whenever, you know, we trip over in entrepreneurship, whenever things do not go to plan, we can judge ourselves, we can judge our idea, and we feel like just not pursuing it so much anymore. And the intention in the entrepreneur's black box is to bring us back to a positive state by looking at the lives we've impacted, by looking at the positive results that we've achieved previously up until that point. So the way that I use this is I use Dropbox. I've got a folder inside my Dropbox account where I keep all my testimonials, all the positive Facebook comments, all the emails, anything that has importance in terms of it shows that, you know, my ideas do have an impact. It shows that I am helping people push through their own ideas, or I'm helping them to earn more online for their companies through, if it be my events or my interviews, or me being able to inspire other people to push through their blocks. It's all about capturing those little comments that aren't always testimonials, but are just positive emotions being pushed towards you and your work. And when you capture all of them, if it be with screenshots, or, you know, if you want to use testimonials, that's fantastic as well. I think I've got a few testimonials in that Dropbox folder too. And the intention is that just having that on file makes it easy for you to access when you're not feeling great, you know, when you're questioning your own work, or you're questioning your ideas. It makes it possible for you to pull yourself out of a downward spiral, because you can look through that and you go, I am making an impact, I am sharing my ideas, and people are getting something out of it. Sure, it's not being commercially recognized yet, maybe, but there's proof in that Dropbox folder, so that whenever I do feel like things are tough, I can just refer to that, and then pick myself up again because I've got that track history, I've got the positive comments. It's pretty much a folder of positive comments and positive vibes that I can reflect upon whenever I need to. So I urge everyone, begin collecting your own entrepreneur's black box in terms of screenshotting testimonials, screenshotting positive things that people are saying about you and your work. Could be people you meet that inspire you, whatever makes you feel good and whatever validates and gives you the positive input that you are on the right journey, and that sure, this is just a hiccup in the road, but your entrepreneur's black box is always there to remind you why you're doing this, to remind you of the lives you've impacted already thus far along your journey. So go ahead, begin capturing those positive comments, the feedback, the questions, the testimonials, anything that someone has said to you that reflects your work and reflects your skill set, so that when you do go down that spiral, you can pull out your entrepreneur's black box and you can really pull yourself out of that tailspin quite quickly. Now, I use Dropbox because it's accessible everywhere. You can print it, you can film it, you can do whatever you want, just as long as you have it on file. So when those challenging times come, you can access it and pull yourself up to where you need to be.